Hello and welcome back to FEW Showdown. We are at our final showdown before Night of Scares, which we're only 6 days away from hitting. So we've got a good show ahead of you tonight. Obviously, the last little bit of build up. So we're going to kick off the show with April Rockwell taking on Jessica Walsh. April, if she beats Jessica, she will earn the right to face Hayden at Night of Scares. Queen will be putting that Undisputed FEW Women's Championship on the line against April, who obviously missed out on the semi-final of the Queen in the Ring tournament because of injury, where she would have faced Hayden. Of course, that miss has kind of worked in her favour because now she actually has a title shot ahead of her. And we're going to be following that up with the last Gauntlet match. Obviously, we've already had 4 qualifiers. We have one space covered already, that mystery opponent. And we're having our 6th position sorted to tonight, and that would be a match between Draconic Emperor and Gabriel of Mystery. They both be Draconic Emperor looking to get back onto winning ways. Gabriel haven't seen him for a while, so just want to get his face and his skills shown to the public. And that'll be then followed up by King Morgan taking on Callum Watson, aka the Golden Knight. King Morgan is still waiting on the response from Daniel Baxter regarding that GB Championship match that he has locked in. And then we follow that with a DK Championship qualifier match. It's a triple threat between Ivan, Raphael, and the Vampire Victor. All 3 men will be looking to earn themselves a championship match at Night of Scares. And then our main event, the conductor James will take on Nick Foster. James challenged Nick after he beat Frost last week and almost got beaten down by both men. With the chair afterwards, he's challenged him to a match. Obviously, he doesn't want the Dragon King Thomas involved at all, so he's sitting back and just watching and observing from backstage. So, as I say, we've got a good card ahead of you tonight. As I say, Night of Scares is very close, and we've got a few more matches to lock in and confirm for you. So, we're going to be doing that right tonight. So, stay tuned for the rest of the show, and stay tuned for the outro where we'll lock in every match for Night of Scares. So, yep, without further ado, let's get straight into this match between April Rockwell and Jessica Walsh. So we're getting ready for a big match, really, because if April wins this, she has that title match locked into place, which is why the champion is here. She doesn't know it. We knew it in advance. It's going to be an interesting fight. She's here just to watch and observe, as a neck breaker brings down April here. I mean, it makes sense coming down and watching and observing. Take down here, the ground and pound, because if, as I say, April does pick up the victory here over, a former 2-time women's champion, a former FEW women's tag team champion, then obviously you'll want to know how your opposition works, because as I say, with that title match then locked into place, if she picks up the win here, it's basically a scouting mission, which any champion or challenger really could do with. Especially since April hasn't had many matches, you kind of want to know a bit more about her movesets, what to expect. Ooh, straight to the arm there. Oh! The boot to the bottom of the jaw there. As Jessica goes up. Jessica, of course, looking to get some sort of title match, possibly in the near future after losing those tag titles, and the flying elbow brings down April. Of course, her and Megan, Team of Cosmic Anarchy, had the opportunity to win back the FTW Women's Tag Team titles at Battle of the Gods, but they fell short in the end. So it's back to the drawing board, really, for these two. Obviously, the 2 members of Cosmic Anarchy. As ref gets to 7 here, and April's taunting Jessica here, and she's got a guillotine locked in here. But Jessica quickly and easily gets out of it. Brings down Oh no, she just picks back up and sends him to the ropes. Ducks under. Drop kick straight to the... That was a left leg. That's what she seems to be holding. One. Kick out of one. Oh, April counters out of it. Brings her into the corner. Right in front of the champ as well. And clubs Jessica down. The champ has a perfect seat there. Perfect viewing position to watch that go down. Scoops her up and slams her down. What's that? As a reminder, Hayden is, of course, 2 years. Oh, misses the senton. 2 years into her championship reign. I'm pretty certain I keep saying 3 years. That's me. Just fucking up completely there. Here we go. Code breaker to the face. 1, 2. Jessica gets the shoulder before the ref even gets down to getting a 3 count. Here we go. Future sight. This should be it. This should be game over. Title match locked in. 1, 2, 3. No. Jessica gets the shoulder up. And she counters out of any quick attack there from April. I generally thought that was it. It looked to be it. But Jessica is resilient. Here we go. Piper's Pit. And she's looking to end it herself here. 1, 2. April herself gets the shoulder up on the count of 2. And this will be Jessica looking to end it. Here we go. I think she's looking for the anarchist. She does, and she locks it in. Will April tap? She's squirming. I think she squirmed that much that Jessica could not get the grip completely around the neck and was forced to release the hold. But April counters out of this. Oh, step up, kick to the head. The champ will be looking at this thinking, if April does get through, I have a fight ahead of me. Because we've seen here, she can hit the moves and she can counter out of big moves. So champ has probably done the right thing here. In terms of watching this match. Here we go. Knee strike to the face. That could have been a knockout blow. The ref is kind of blocking her view right now. You see her peering through the legs trying to get a good view. I mean, 2+ years as champ. Obviously a Queen in the Ring title. The only thing Hayden hasn't done is the tag titles, really. Oh, step up. And I just want to point out, though, in terms of obviously the women's division, we do have a lot of new debuts in the work over the next few months as April takes a dive and takes out Jessica. We have quite a few. Off the top of my head, I think maybe about 4 or 5 step-up kick there of her own. Obviously, that will then bolster up the Undisputed title division, bolster up the tag team division, and I do have an announcement in the next month or 2, which will also help as Jessica is looking to do some damage here. As the ref is counting up, brings down April, count of 8. Here, watch this again. Drops in. I'm just going to point out Jessica has gone back in the ring with April and broke up the count here. And she's looking to bring her down again. I'm not thinking about Anarchist was in the works there, but April counters out of it and takes out the leg. For Jessica. Oh, clothesline. April counters out of it again. just because of the smart thing. She did want to obviously win by count out, so she dragged April back into the ring. While we're showing those highlights quickly. Here we go. I think she was looking for the future sight again, but Jessica this time was one step ahead of her, prevented the attack. Here we go. A choke of her own, locked in on the top rope. Here, watch. The height here. There you go, look at that height. That'll cause anyone to pass there, but April is still breathing, and Jessica is making sure that soon enough she will not be. But again, a leg drag this time. Gets April back in the lead. And she's clubbing her into the... Oh, misses the clothesline and gets a German suplex in return. But Jessica could not even get to the point of pinfall because April got back up. And this is a back and forth brawl, and here we go. She's looking for another code breaker to the face. And I think April knows she needs to end this quick. And she needs to hit a big move. And she's going to do it from the rope this time. Future sight. Locked in. Bang. That should be it. 1, 2, 3. It was. Hayden's face there. Slightly shocked. I think Hayden thought that April was not going to actually win this in the end. But we have now a championship match locked in for Night of Scares. The Undisputed title will be on the line between the Queen, Hayden Roberts, and April Rockwell. First time matchup is going to be excellent. Well deserved. And now we're moving on to our Gauntlet match, our last qualifier match for this Gauntlet. It will be Draconic Emperor stepping back into the ring for the first time since that coffin match, that brutal coffin match at Summer Solstice. And he'll be taking on Gabriel of Mystery. Mystery as well, we haven't really seen much of Mystery as of late. Honestly, I'm not too sure off the top of my head. The last time I remember seeing them. It's a big moment for both men involved in this. Obviously, it'll get Mystery back in the eyes of the viewers, and on top of that, it'll also get the Draconic Emperor back to winning ways. But obviously, a loss for both sides could cause, a downfall once again. And personally, I think that if you think of who a loss would affect the most here, it would be the worst for, would be this man coming out here, accompanied by the rest of the Draconic Empire, Draconic Bear and Draconic Wizard flanking him. I mean, I lost him. I know, obviously, nothing against Gabriel or Mystery, but in terms of, obviously, the accolades in this match, it's all going down to these three. Specifically, Draconic Emperor, former tag team champion, former Undisputed champion, former DKE champion. You lose to someone who has not yet to win championship gold in FEW. Then that's going to look worse on you than it is if, obviously, Gabriel loses. Because, he could just literally go, well, I lost to, a better opposition. I lost to someone who has done it all. Swapping up the entrance, I see. I'm not sure why they did it this way, but it is what it is. Maybe Draconic Emperor took too much of a bang to his head that he's forgot that he's the leader. Should be an interesting match because It's another one of those ones where you got one side that is fast as hell. Gabriel is really fast superstar, and then you've got Draconic Emperor, who's just pure strength. So I mean, there, Emperor went DDT from Gabriel. There, Emperor went for over the moonsault. There, went to obviously grab Gabriel after blocking the first attempt of an attack, but Gabriel was one step quicker and prevented any sort of action. Oh, moonsault again. 1, 2, almost a quick win. And I think Draconic Bear Wizard knew that. Draconic Emperor is getting the shit beaten out of him currently, as Gabriel takes flight and takes him down. Draconic Emperor is not letting him see, causing damage, making sure he's paying for this attack. Fall from the official. This is what Gabriel needs to avoid, these brutal assaults. Just needs to use that speed to keep himself one step ahead of the former Undisputed Champion, who's now making his way back into the ring in count of 7. Gabriel quickly followed. Draconic Bear is up to no good here, as Gabriel is taken down with the military press. And this Draconic Bear may have took off the turnbuckle there. Gabriel counters though, again using the speed. 1. He had it 1 this time. Oh, here we go. Submission is an octopus stretch, I believe that was called. The Draconic Emperor says no and slams him back down. And just a reminder for this Gauntlet match already, we have a mystery opposition, which we will find out at Night of Scares. The pinfall is taking place, and I think his foot is into the rope, but the ref is dealing with that turnbuckle. Draconic Bear just cost Draconic Emperor a possible quick pinfall there. Now, obviously, we also have Marcus Cross involved, Doragak's in there, Edgar Larson's in there, Eduardo's in there. Oh, look at the speed and the athleticism as the DDT is landed by Gabriel. That was incredible. And Fernandez knows that and he's applauding his partner here. Draconic Bear is literally turned away. He's realised that was a bad situation for the Draconic Emperor, as a submission is locked in again from Gabriel. But again, Draconic Emperor counters out of it. So one of these two men will be the 6th member dropkick of that first ever Halloween Gauntlet match. Here we go. Looking for a choke slam from the top rope. So we're going to try a few things over the next with the Gauntlet match. We're going to try a basic Gauntlet match, and then maybe we'll change it as a welcome to the Empire lands over the course of other Night of Scares events. 1, 2, 3. I think Fernandez is applauding his partner there for a good showing. He almost caught out the Draconic Emperor, but it's Draconic Emperor who was the final member of that Night of Scares Halloween Gauntlet match. Back to winning ways for him and the Empire. And now it's time for King Morgan to step in the ring for the first time since winning that King of the Ring title. Of course, we saw him obviously return last week to confront Daniel Baxter, but here he is with obviously the cape, well, cloak, cape, whatever we fucking call it, and that crown, his own custom crown, just like obviously Queen Hayden has her own custom purple crown. King Morgan has his own custom red and gold crown. He's of course waiting for that response from Daniel Baxter to see if that GB title match is locked in. Well, not necessarily if it's locked in for Night of Scares, I should say, because we all know for a fact it's going to be locked in, because the title match has to happen, because he said, I'm having this, obviously I'm using my King of the Ring tournament guaranteed title match. The word I was after. My fucking brain just shut down for a second. A guaranteed title match. Take on you, Daniel Baxter, for that GB title, which, as I stated last week, it was a match that made sense. King Morgan, my bad, has already beaten Daniel Baxter. Makes sense going for him a second time, using that title match, and pretty guaranteeing yourself obviously a championship for the first time in your career. So he's just waiting on really Daniel Baxter to say when the title match will take place. Until then, he has Baxter's former best friend, former rival, Callum Watson, aka the Golden Knight, to deal with. And remember, obviously, last year, Callum Watson and Daniel Baxter had a really good back and forth rivalry. And then this year, obviously, it was more a one-sided rivalry this time, but they had an excellent, brutal rivalry. I'm going from that very spectacular Extreme Rules match, no holds barred, one of them, to the fight at Recall, which I'm at this moment in time currently forgetting the stipulation. As King Morgan brings in Callum Watson, I will double check the stipulation for Recall. I can't remember off the top of my head. According to my notes, powerbomb. According to my notes, it was just a normal title match. It was Extreme Rules for both Spectacular, and of course they wrapped it all up with that ambulance match, the first ever FAW ambulance match. Dived and taken down. Our first ever ambulance match was just brutal. I mean, the first ever matches we've had for obviously some stipulations this year have been shown to be brutal. I mean, the ambulance match between Baxter and Callum Watson, and then on top of that, this coffin match like 2 months later. Eating well is the word I would like to use here. Can't fight from the official as Callum is chopping away. Power bomb. Well, sorry, spine buster. Wrong move. Again, brain shut down. Count of 7. One of these needs to get back in the ring real quick, and Callum is making sure Morgan does. And he's quickly going to follow him up. Ref can stop the count here, but Morgan isn't stopping his assault. The momentary counter has laid Callum Watson back into this fight. Callum, of course, no stranger to title matches. Morgan himself, I think, has been involved in tag title match. Has he been in tag title match? No, he hasn't. Or has he? Yes, he has. Oh, crossbody. He's been involved in tag title match, and he's been involved in, obviously, a GB title match before. He got 2. Both times coming up short. Callum Watson, on the other hand, took a shot at the Undisputed title. He's took a shot at the DKE Championship. He's took a shot at the GB Championship. Every single time came up short. Of course, there's a lot more single championship experience with Callum Watson. Oh, knockout knee there. 2 matches with Samuel Scythes. We're talking about 3 matches with Daniel Baxter. And we're talking about a match with, obviously, the Draconic King. His 6 singles championship matches Callum Watson has had. 6 times he's picked up the L. Morgan himself, 1 singles championship match before this. That was that triple threat at Proving Ground between himself, Daniel Baxter, and Drake Larson. And to be fair, all 3 men, clothesline there, leaping clothesline. All 3 men came very close in that match to picking up the win. And in the end, it was Daniel Baxter who picked up the championship victory. And, of course, still remains champion. He's our longest reigning GB champion. Here we go. Drops him from a height. King Morgan looking to quickly end Callum Watson here. And show Daniel Baxter what he's in for whenever he decides to accept and lock in that championship match. Callum, just dropped King Morgan. Looking for it again, but this time King Morgan counters out of it and drops Callum right to the canvas. Right to the, well, the floor, technically. Canvas is the inside, and there it goes. Here we go, watch this again as they're getting back in the ring. Drops him perfectly. As I said, they were getting back in the ring while that highlight was taking place. Morgan threw Callum quickly back in. Crossbody. Again, here we go. Drops him for a second time. And he's looking to end this. He's got to be looking to end this now. Oh, he's going for the old faithful in the corner, I think, this time. Looking a bit tired, though. He's going to have to use all that last bit of energy. And here we go. Stars. And stripes. Couldn't lock it. He didn't have the strength, though, to lock in the pinfall. He does now, though. 1, 2, 3. King Morgan victorious against Callum Watson. And here is Daniel Baxter. And I think this is him confirming I've locked in this championship match. So it looks like Night of Scares, Daniel Baxter, King Morgan, GB Championship. Let's go. Talking of championships, we still need a DKE #1 contender, which is why we have this triple threat match set up. Of course, if Morgan had accepted, obviously, had approached Samuel Scythes, then this #1 contendership match would have been a GB Championship #1 contender match. So this match was always planned. It was just the championship it was linked to was going to be determined on Morgan's decision with that, obviously, the guaranteed title match. And now he's leader. Obviously, he's Del Strike leader. He's Del Strike compadre. Ivan is looking to get himself a championship match at Night of Scares. And if he does, that'd be for all 3 of the 4 Del Strike members taking part in the Night of Scares event. Alexander Holland would be the only one not part of it, because remember, Eduardo is already there for the Night of Scares Gauntlet match, the Halloween Gauntlet match. And then King Morgan is now there for the FWGB Championship. So can Ivan get there for the DKA title? I mean, first he's got to get through the 2 oppositions that are in front of him. This should be an interesting fight, an interesting matchup here, because we have the Vampire Victor. Of course, the Yeti Darren had the opportunity of getting to Night of Scares recently, but fell short to Eduardo, which I'm taking my hat off and tipping my hat to Yeti Darren, who put up a hell of a fight against Eduardo. I mean, the lightning in the bottle should have been it, but somehow it was not. But now Vampire Victor has the opportunity himself to get there and have some representation for Paranormal Life at Night of Scares. You know, a spooky event, and you know, no Paranormal Life member is yet to have a position at that show. But of course, we do still have one more member of this triple threat match. So I'm going to refer to it as a wild card, because we haven't really seen too much of him in FEW, and he hasn't really won a match yet either. And it is this man, the first hero, aka Raphael. Big opportunity for this young man. In there with 2 FEW veterans, I might add. This man here offers speed, he offers strength. He's the full package, which is why I'm calling him the wild card of this matchup. So I think a lot, you look at this matchup, I think on paper a lot of the money is on Ivan, more than likely, because he's had the better run this year. Obviously Vampire Victor, not really. He hasn't really had a great run. So a lot of them, I would say, and then Raphael is technically a rookie. He's competed in a couple of matches, but nothing major. Just biggest match of his career, really, at the moment. So your money would be on Ivan. He's been the longest. He's won the most in terms of singles matches out of the lot. A lot more bigger opportunities than any of these two men. But say you got to look at Raphael as a wild card, as a German suplex is landed to Raphael. It's Ivan's turn to bring down Victor. I'd say Raphael ever so slightly has the height advantage as well here, as big boots are dropped in the favour of both Ivan and Raphael, thanks to Vampire Victor. So I mean by the strength there, just toss him away, but it runs straight into Ivan. Sends Raphael into the corner here. So he got planned, looking for a weapon, but that just gave a clothesline opportunity to the Vampire Victor, who's now going for the pinfall. Not even a count of 2. Very close to a count of 2. Ivan did not bring a weapon in the end. I think he realised what was going on to try and get back in as quick as he can, but I mean, he was slow, really. Vampire Victor there with a punch to the face and a DDT to the Vampire Victor from Raphael. Shoulder tackle. And a clothesline from Ivan. What's Victor up to behind? I think he's enjoying the show while just, keeping the blood flowing in the legs, and a DDT there, Raphael, and a big boot from Victor. Raphael's smart there, for a rookie, smart enough to roll out the ring, and Victor just takes Ivan down to the outside. Raphael got the sledgehammer, but Ivan said no with a clothesline. And what's Victor up to here as Raphael sends Ivan flying and prevents an attack himself. No kendo stick for Victor, and he's shown off his muscles, but the rookiness may risk cost him as Victor bounces him off the side of the apron. And it gets clobbered with that chair, and so does Raphael. Third strike. One for each man. It's a situation of, here's one for you, here's one for you, here's one for you. Oh, I have another one, mate, on me. Big two, though, gets Ivan back in the ring. Raphael prevents any sort of attack after that. He's going after Ivan here. Victor gets that chair himself. Here we go. Bounces him. Oh! Victor just through the chair. Jumping neck breaker. Triple threats are so chaotic. Spine buster. My voice went then. Oh, going for a pinfall here. But Raphael, prevents Victor from stealing a pinfall. And he's targeting him now. But Ivan is back up on his feet. And he's looking for it. Clothesline. I thought he was looking for the eagle eye, if I'm going to be honest. Yeah, but he went for a clothesline instead. And he's saying this is it. Elbow drop. Victor, mid-air elbow drop of his own. And it's a submission attempt here, I think. But Victor with a drop kick prevents anything. And Ivan brings him down for his effort there. Oh! I think Ivan may have took the chair to the leg there. He didn't get the chair high enough, and Victor drop kicked him. And I think he dropped the chair into his leg, but he's still fighting here though. Neck breaker. And a kendo stick brings down Ivan. What's Victor up to here? Well, it took too long whenever he did, and Ivan has swept him from the top rope. Well, middle rope technically, I think that was. Then he's working on the leg as Raphael just charges Ivan down. But a big boot from Victor to Raphael. I thought he was going to go for a dive then to take out Ivan. Now he's going into the ring for something. Kendo stick. But Ivan says, fuck off. Pardon my French. And then he's beating down Victor with his kendo stick. As Raphael is bringing a steel step into the fight, and Ivan now sees it. And he's just been clobbered, not once but twice with that steel step. And there's a baseball, but I think that's the weapon Ivan may have got earlier. And Victor just saved Ivan from the swing of that bat and got hit himself. And Raphael was going for a powerbomb, but Ivan squirmed his way out of it. And then Raphael squirms his way out of Ivan's grasp. Victor sends the big man back in the ring. And Ivan sends Victor back in the ring. Headbutt. No. Oh, he didn't get it. I thought he was going to get out that. It was neck breaker. Every man is now outside the ring. Kendo stick in Victor's hands. And again, Ivan's gets it out of his hands. But he's now bounced off the side of the apron. And again, Victor doing those little squats to keep the blood flowing. And a clothesline. Because he turned his attention straight to Raphael. It's the problem with triple threat matches. You can have your attention on one man, but from behind, that's it. You're getting taken out by someone else. A leaping neck breaker from Ivan to Raphael as Victor brings the chair out. And Ivan's yelling at him. And he's just been smashed in the face with that chair. He was screaming at... Oh, elbow drop. He was screaming at Victor. And Victor made him pay. Now he's targeting and Raphael. And he busts Raphael open as well. Here we go. Oh! I think that was first bite. Stunner. Been a while since I've seen Victor hit a finishing move. And Victor is in full control right now. I pretty much writ him off at the start of this match as being the one that, you know, is probably not going to get very far in this match. But so far, he's actually in control. Trying to clear off the table then, but Raphael prevented anything. He rolled him straight into the path of Ivan. He pins his neck straight to the ground. And he's got him up. Again, Ivan squirming his way out of this. Oh! That's first bite. And a big boot followed. Leaping elbow drop. Ivan's done the smart thing here. He's rolled out of the ring to prevent any sort of pinfall, because it's guaranteed that his night would have been over. And he's now getting back to his feet, but Victor is prowling with that kendo stick. And Ivan hits him one back. Watch out, Raphael's on his way. Oh, what's planned here? Well, whatever it was planned, it was stopped because Victor dropped Raphael with that drop kick, a big boot again, but oh no. Ivan's got him up. Drops him with a neck breaker for the table, and Raphael quickly with that drop kick. And Raphael's the last man standing currently. And it's what I told you about keeping your eyes obviously locked on everyone. You need eyes in the back of your head. Raphael with a kendo stick now. Cracks it open over the top of Victor's head. And Ivan is finally now stirring. Ivan is sent back in the ring here. What is Raphael up to? He's got to get back in the ring and finish this before Victor gets up. But Ivan is quicker to react. And another neck breaker. He's looking to end this, and Victor has spotted it, and he's kind of stopped the ref from even getting down to the floor. Here we go. Brings down Ivan. Clubbing blow from Raphael. Raphael again in full control. He's going for a pin here. Ivan back in. Okay, 1, 2. It was a mixture of a kick out and Ivan preventing the pinfall. Here we go. Another neck breaker. This could be it. 1, 2. Raphael somehow gets the shoulder up. Now Victor's back in play. Chops galore. 2 veterans at it now. Ivan sends Victor into the corner here. Here we go. Oh. This could be it. Using the rope as a weapon, Raphael realises Victor is out on his feet, and this could be it. 1, 2, 3. Victor woke up at the last second, but it was too late. Raphael wins the biggest match in his short FEW career. Not only that, he's just earned himself a shot at Samuel Scythes in that DK Championship at Night of Scares, which will be the biggest match of this young man's career. Taking it 2 veterans, and he's got another veteran in front of him with that DK Championship. Congratulations, Raphael. Good luck at Night of Scares, though. You're going to need it. Now it is time for our main event. Nick Foster, accompanied by his partner Frost Rockwell, taking on the conductor James. And I'm just going to give you a quick rundown of what has been happening over the past few weeks if you've not caught up. On the first showdown of October, it was Stud Express versus Shadow Dimension. No titles on the line, just a simple tag team match in the middle of the card. And it ended with Frost landing 2 dark elemental spears on the conductor James. Obviously, kind of got taken off the apron with between the elemental spears. But that's not what I'm going to talk about here. It was the aftermath of that match. Connor was checking on his partner because, I mean, 2 dark elemental spears, that's tough on your rib cage. He was checking on his partner, and as he was checking on him, these 2 men entered the ring with steel chairs and beat down both men to the point of Connor is on the shelf now. From what I've been told, his recovery is going well. He should be back hopefully within the next month or 2. And then James then challenged Frost to a match the following week. The one-on-one match ended with James picking up the win, locked in at go to sleep, and Frost tapped out. But again, not the match I want to talk about, it is the aftermath of said match. While James celebrating, lights went out. Frost and Nick were there, steel chairs again, ready to take out the conductor, ready to end the other half of the FW Tag Team Champions. But it was the undisputed champion, Dragon King himself, Thomas, who came flying into the ring and fought off both members of the Shadow Dimension to protect James. But obviously, another thing I want to point out is after the show, something I mentioned in the outro, Thomas obviously said, "I'm here to help, tell me what you want me to do," and James, well, I didn't say this part, but I basically said that James said he didn't want to help. James' actual words were, "I don't trust you, I never will, I'm doing this by myself, kind of did the same thing last year, I'm doing it this year, so fuck straight off." Champ put his hands up and said, "Fair enough, but if you realise that you're outnumbered, you're outgunned, you know where to find me." And that's where this match then came into play. James challenged Nick Foster to a one-on-one match, looking to defeat both members of the Shadow Dimension without help. But I say, Frost is out here. That was a quick knee strike from Frost. Nick, sorry. I got my words confused there. Frost is here ringside, and this could be the difference factor for this match. And an uppercut does bring James down again. Because James obviously will have that mindset of, I need to be careful because Frost is lurking. Leaps over, ducks under, throws him over the top of his head. And there goes to town on the face. So he'd have to be wary. He's gonna have to be wary of a steel chair attack again. And since he's told the Undisputed Champ, fuck off, he needs to be wary. He needs to basically prove that he can take them both on by himself. So if it comes to the point of he can't senton here, then he may need to go and advocate with someone he would see as the devil. Someone he still sees as an enemy, despite the fact that the champ did, clothesline, come to the aid of Steel Express during the Draconic Empire situation, obviously prior to Burst Spectacular, prior to All Out War. He was there helping the team out, and a crossbody there from James, looking to end this here. 1, 2, Nick gets the shoulders up though. He came to his aid, but James still does not trust him. I think from what I've been told, the only reason he trusted him then was because he had Connor there. So if anything did go wrong, quick cheeky ghost kick and the champ's lights are out. So, slams him down again. James is going, I think he was going up there, but he quickly went out of the ring because he knew what Frost was up to. Nick was up to there. Why do I have two people with the F in their name? I'm getting confused here. My brain is shutting down. As soon as James does, Nick brings him down here. Count 5 from the officials. Nick is looking to get James back in the ring here. Count 6, and he doesn't. He's benched him off the side of the ring instead. Yeah, so the only reason he even was willing to trust the champ last time is because Connor was there. Connor vouched. Connor isn't here. Count 9. Both men make it back in time. James sends him to the corner here. Sledgehammer is being thrown into the ring by Frost. Nick goes up. Moonsault clothesline sort of combination there. Ref gets the sledgehammer outside the ring very quickly there. Spotted it straight away. And Nick thought he was going for a roll up there. It looked like he was hooking the arms and rolling him up. But he opted to, he just slammed him down. He's up now. Misses it though. Misses that incredible moonsault roll. I don't know fucking half these moves. I know basic ones like this because that's a fucking power bomb. I should have learned I like these top rope moves a bit more. I know I like a couple. That's it. And I know the names of some, but I just don't remember the actual motions you have to go through to land it. Either way, it was a fucking hell of a move from Nick, but James was using that experience, and again using the experience there to take Nick out. Here we go. He's telling him to get back to his feet. Crossbody. Of course, just a reminder, I believe James and Connor with that tag team titles are approaching 183 days, which would make them the second longest running. Well, they are still. And here we go. That was tickets, please. Here we go. Pinfall. Nick's busted open. 1, 2. That was a free game, but Nick got his hand on the rope, and Frost quickly pointed out to the ref, and James is complaining, but he has nothing to complain about because Nick did have his hand on the rope, so legally the pinfall should have been broken. All Frost did was point out to the ref, and this is what the numbers game is that I'm talking about here. It takes him out because Frost was there to point out to the ref. If Frost wasn't there, I don't think the ref had it seen. So James had the match won. Obviously, tilt-a-wall there from Nick. So you can thank Nick can thank Frost there for saving the matchup for him. A match that was pretty much over after that tickets please. James is back in the ring. Here's Frost. So Nick is back in the ring. A drop kick there from Nick. As I say, James is currently on almost 183 days into this title reign with Connor. German suplex. Second longest running. There we go. Look at this again. I want to show you it again. Look at that. As Nick is on the top rope now. FYI. Intelligence. This should be it for James. 1, 2, 3. And it was. It was enough. The suplex and the intelligence brings an end to James, and now maybe he needs to make that deal with the devil. The enemy of my enemy is my friend after all. Because the numbers advantage is against him. And that is it for FEW Showdown tonight. April has now locked herself in for that championship match for that victory over Jessica Walsh. Draconic Emperor himself has also locked himself into a Night of Scares match. He's now part of that Gauntlet match. As I'll confirm all the matches shortly. Obviously, Ivan has also found himself into a championship match. Sorry, Ivan. Raphael, get my words mixed up here. There's too many names to remember. Raphael has locked himself into a championship match as well. Big moment for that young man in his career. Obviously, him and Samuel Scythes going 1-1 for DK Championship, which I can say I'll fully lock in the entire card in the order shortly. Morgan Jones has a confirmation from Daniel Baxter. That championship match is another thing we're going to be locking in shortly. And then, of course, James, obviously the numbers get advantage against him again, has decided to make that deal with the so-called devil. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. And it's another match I'm about to lock in for you. So our card for Night of Scares is official. The Undisputed FTW Women's Championship is on the line between the Queen Hayden and April Rockwell. That will be followed by a DK Championship match between the new #1 contender Raphael and Samuel Scythes, our longest reigning DK champion. Obviously, at this show, he will go 1 day over the current record for the title, which is 182. He'll make it 183 on this day. That'll be followed by a FTW Women's Tag Team Championship match, which will be a ladder match between Protectors of the Kingdom and Ice Cold Witch. So far, it is advantage Protectors of the Kingdom. They've defeated Ice Cold Witch constantly lately. And if that's anything to go by, we had Ice Cold Witch to the same to Cosmic Anarchy. And look how that ended. New Tag Team Champions. Are we looking at the same here? The GB Championship match between King Morgan and Daniel Baxter will follow. Then it'll be the Halloween Gauntlet match, our first official Halloween Gauntlet match. And these are the 5. I'm not telling you the 6th one yet. So the 6th one is a mystery. But the 5 men confirmed for that match so far are Edgar Larson, Draconic Emperor, Dorogak, Marcus Cross, and Eduardo. As I say, that 6th man is being kept a mystery. You have to wait and see at Night of Scares who that is. And then, obviously that match, as just a reminder, guarantees the winner a championship match at Collision Course. And then, as I say, the main event, tag team match, the Shadow Dimension, the team of Nick Foster and Frost Rockwell. Sorry, we don't know where Matthew is. I'm being told there may be a slight injury. That's why he hasn't been shown. But you know what Matthew's like. He could be bullshitting. They will be taking on the team of the one half of the FEW Tag Team Champions, the Conductor James, and the Undisputed FEW Champion, the Dragon King himself, Thomas. They'll be teaming up to take on the Shadow Dimension in our main event at Night of Scares. So we've got a great card ahead of you for Night of Scares. So let's wrap this up because Saturday can't come sooner. Actually, I'm pretty certain I've changed the date there. I don't think it's actually Saturday. I'm pretty certain it's actually Sunday now. I just want to double check with you on that. Yes, at the moment it's the Saturday. It's actually 7 days away, not 6 days away. Like I said in the opening, it's 7 days away. So next Sunday, FEW Night of Scares. Tune in for this banger of a card. So I hope you enjoyed the Showdown, and do hope to see you for Night of Scares. Goodbye. If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And well, I'll see you on the next video.